All right, so good Monday morning. We are in week 2 of. Oops. We are in. Music jumped on there. We are in week 2 of creeping death. So we're not into new territory yet. I made it almost through the end of week 2 before I had to take my medical leave. So I didn't print off all of my information. Slacking on my part. So I just have to go through and do it. But we have back day today, pull day. So, we'll be hitting back biceps, maybe a little bit of rear delts, traps, rhomboids. Sometimes those things get thrown in there. But I did myself a little fast last night. Basically like a 36-hour fast. I fasted on Sunday. Sunday is my day off, my day of rest, my day of relaxation. So, I did a fast. I said, why the fuck not? Feeling a little weak this morning, nothing too crazy. But I already broke the fast because before I go into my workout, I'm not going to go work out on a, basically almost 36-hour fast. So what I did was I hit my pre-workout routine, which I used clear protein today. So I did 2 scoops of clear protein, so for about 44 grams of protein. I also hit that with 2 scoops of my pre-workout and a half scoop of carb replenishment drink. So that gives me my energy for the workout. Still waiting for it to kick in. Drank it a little bit early. Had to go do an inspection at the restaurant, so have plenty of time. So that's what I did. I'm going to see how it works. If it's feeling good, I may fast on Sundays. Give my body a weekly reset. I have to dial down a little bit harder and get a little bit on point. Get a little bit more on point with my nutritional habits. My diet hasn't exactly been great. Hasn't been horrible. It's not like I'm eating a ton of junk food or any shit like that, but I am not tracking as much. I'm doing more of a intuitive, but I think I've been missing my protein counts and so on and so forth. So I got to pay attention to that. So that being said, we're getting into week 2. I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm looking okay. Wearing my Hanging With My Nomi shirt. I know you can't see it because it's under the black sweatshirt. The kids should be back to Norwich. So they'll be out there working out. So the gym should be a little bit of a madhouse today. Thankfully, the fire inspector was there early. So I was able to get everything done early. So I'm going to get to the gym a little bit earlier. Usually I get to the gym about 7, 8 o'clock. Today it's going to be about 9:15. So it is what it is. Shit happens. It's not really a bad shit happens. It's good shit happens, getting things. Except that I just found that I have to pay about $400 for my fire extinguishers for the restaurant. But, money going out, nothing coming in is what it is. All right, so that's all I got for you. We're about to hit the gym. It's a little bit longer drive because I was coming from the spot. So I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so we're starting out. We're jumping right in. Doing, oh, God, 1-arm dumbbell rows. And last week we did 4 sets of 8. This week we're doing 4 sets of 10. Keeping that chest up. Driving that elbow backwards. One sit down. All right, so we're going second set. And I've run into one of the rugby kids. He's not doing rugby anymore, but good kid. He can never remember his fucking name, but I have that bad habit anyway. But second set.
That's a good weight. I think I can do 10 of those for the next 2 sets. I'm definitely feeling that good stretch in the lats. All right, so we're moving on. Now we're moving on. Last set here. Feeling good, getting a good stretch in those lats. I'll say I'm definitely feeling more left side than right side, but dominant versus non-dominant hands. One thing I like about using lower racks, easier to get the fucking weight back. Whew. All right, so we're on to close grip lat pull downs, and I stopped using the bar and use the handles. Allows me to get a little separation at the bottom, gives a little bit more pull, a little bit more flex on the lats, in my opinion. So we're doing 3 sets of 8, hard pull, driving those elbows down. I think I'm very good for 3 rounds. So we're on to last set. And I did up the weight a little bit. May have been a mistake. But I'm struggling to get to the 8, which I guess is a good sign. I don't necessarily go for failure all the time, but with lat pull downs, I really enjoy it. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so we're getting into dumbbell pullovers, and this week I'm doing laying on the benches, roots to cross. Not gonna lie, I'm struggling just a tad bit here today. Not motivationally wise. I'm just kicking my ass and feeling good. Now, the reason I switch between the laying on the bench or laying across the bench is just basically what I prefer for the day. If I feel like focusing a little bit more on my lats where I don't have to worry about my balance and everything to that effect, I'll stay on the bench. Give it a little bit better pull and better stretch. And that was a good set. All right, we're going into rack pulls, and These are basically, I don't have a rack that I can really do these on, so using the Smith machine, bar slightly angles away from me as I'm coming up. So wider grip, just really focusing on engaging those lats. But one thing I don't want to do, like I just did there, is lock out. So we're doing 5 sets of 5. Oh, yeah, those are gonna be fun. I'll add a little bit of weight. All right, second verse, same as the first. I'm using the grips not for support, but more to save my hands. Whew. I think I like that for a weight. And even though I'm setting the bar down, I'm not taking tension off. So I'm tapping and going, not releasing the tension at all. So continuous tension on those lats. All right, last set. As you're sitting there staring at my keister. Holy shit, I think that's it for back. All right, so I guess I was wrong just a little bit. I still got hyperextensions and dead hangs. I don't really like these. I kind of got to wedge my fucking feet in here. But no bands, no weights. Just ripping these up for 20. Holy shit. Those kind of suck, not gonna lie. Whew. A little lightheaded. To boot. Alright, so second set, we're only doing 2 sets of these. But, not gonna lie, these kind of kicking my ass. I'm focusing more on not necessarily the lower, but getting that extension, that hyperextension, if you will. I'm not just coming up the level, I'm trying to get a little bit past parallel. I don't like those at all. All right, so currently after that 2 sets of 20 fucking hyperextensions, my back hates me. And now for my least favorite exercise, which is the dead hang. But it's good to decompress the spine. I think I have more of an issue with the shoulders and the grip than I do anything else, but actually feels pretty kind of good. All right, so before we hit up these biceps, we're going to do some rope crunches. 4 sets to failure. I don't know how close we'll get to that. So not failure, but 25. So we'll have to wait, do some more. All right, going on to second set. Up in the weight. All right, so we are on to the last set, and I go ahead and put this all the way up, and now we're hitting failure. Oh, yeah, feel those abs. All right, let's knock out some biceps. All right, so we're moving into biceps. My pants are falling down. And barbell curls with the 3-second eccentric, 4 sets of 8. Let's see what we can do for this. Feeling that a little bit in my shoulder, so I'm going to be careful, but felt really good. Let's keep it going. All right, so I increased the weight a little bit, keeping those shoulders or the elbows locked in, so as not to include those shoulder flexors as much. Those are fun. We are on to the last set, and I don't take as much rest on arm exercises because I just don't feel I need to. I feel I'm ready to go a little bit quicker. So, last set. 1, 2. Let's get to be a real fucking pain in the ass. Holy shit. All right, so we're moving into the last exercise, incline hammer curls. 4 sets of 10. And let's see how this pulls off. I don't think I'm going too heavy. Let's see if we got to go up in weight. Yeah, let's get after it. I don't think we need to go up in weight. Those would be a good one. 3 more sets. Second set. Same as the first set. Oh shit, 2 more. Okay, last set, that's it, we're done. After this, gonna go home, eat some food, take a nap. Curl up in fetal position and cry because my biceps hurt so much. I gotta fucking relax on that last one. Okay, because I'm a little bit psycho. I got on the, what's that fucking thing called? The assault bike earlier, for 3 miles. And, cardio is really not my thing, so I think I'm just going to rack out a whole bunch of fucking deadlifts to get the heart rate up. We'll see how it goes. That felt pretty good. We'll do a few more sets of those. All right, so 3rd and final set. It's feeling pretty good. Only 95 pounds. I'm not putting a ton of weight on this. I'm not going for fucking, just to fucking kill my back. But I did back, so why not finish up with some back cardio? I mean, this does hit the legs too, but you know what I mean. I think that'll do it for me, for reals this time. Okay, so we're done. we're done for the day. I really have to smudge my I don't understand. The backup cameras, you know, no matter what, it rains, it snows, dirty out, they get covered. There's nothing you can do. And then you go to back up and you can't fucking see shit. So what's the fucking point of the backup camera? So like maybe they should figure out a way to have maybe a little glass panel over top of it, and then a little windshield wiper on it with a little spray. So like if it's dirty, you just and you're done. I think. What do you think? Does that make sense? $1 million idea right there. I don't know. Might look kind of stupid, but you know, I don't know. Just thoughts. Or maybe like a little bidet that just sprays it on occasion. Washes everything off, and you know that Rain-X stuff that makes the water just anyway. I don't know. So good pull day workout. Back, biceps, abs. Back is sore, and I threw in like just crushing, just absolutely crushing the cardio deadlifts at the end. Felt really good. Probably could have done more, but I've already been in the gym for over 2 hours, so I figured it was enough. What time did I get there? I got there at 9:15, 9:30. That's when I started working out. So, yeah, it was just over 2 hours. But I enjoy being in the gym for that long. I did have some conversations with some people and talked to some people, so, you know. And some people say, shit, I gotta go down there. Some people could say I'm overtraining or, you know, whatever. But I tell them, fuck off. If a professional bodybuilder, trainer, whatever comes up to me and says, hey, man, you might want to take it easy, but I'm not injured. I'm not hurting myself. I'm not, you know. So why not? Don't have rhabdo. Any of that shit. So yeah. You can, I'm trying to look to see where I want to park my truck. When my truck ever fucking gets here. But it was a great day overall, and really stoked about the workout. Really feeling good, so I'm happy about that. I'm you know, making progress. I'm moving forward, and it's been great so far. So we'll see how this week goes, because as you recall, I made it to about my chest day, my push day, my second push day this week. Before I had to stop. So after this week, well, actually Saturday of this week, I'll be going into brand new territory of workout. So, you know, I don't know what's to come. I do have to remember to print out my spreadsheets from now on, because it's a little silly of me to not do that. And yeah, so busy day, bartending tonight. Cooking tomorrow, calling the kiddo tonight, working on stuff. Just, you know, I got 3 hours before I go to work, so I got a lot to do, a lot to do. So you guys have a wonderful day, a little bit short exit video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.